Bernard Roth, The Achievement Habit, Stop Wishing, Start Doing, and Take Command of Your Life. Welcome to the world of becoming an achiever with the help of The Achievement Habit, Stop Wishing, Start Doing, and Take Command of Your Life by Bernard Roth. This book teaches you how to close the gap between dreaming and doing, emphasizing the fundamental difference between trying and actually doing something. Gain insights from design thinking, the importance of overcoming mental limits, and how to use problems as opportunities to learn and grow. Embrace failure as an essential component of success, and explore how our perception of events can be subjective, allowing us to change our perspective and find new meanings in our lives.
Unlocking Achievement. The Achievement Habit by Bernard Roth encourages readers to stop trying and start doing in order to achieve their goals. Roth argues that there is a fundamental difference between trying and doing, and that the only obstacle to success is oneself. He introduces design thinking as a set of practices designers use to be open to failure, which is part of every success story. By using problems as opportunities to learn and move forward, readers can change any aspect of their life. Roth suggests that school trains individuals to work for grades and degrees, but in adulthood, one must learn to become self-motivated. In order to close the gap between what you want to do and what actually gets done, you must simply do things. An actionable approach to personal development, the Achievement Habit urges readers to take control of their lives and become the achievers they desire to be. The power of perception. Our perception of meaning is subjective, and we have control over our own experience. The labels we assign to things can hold us back from achieving our goals. The author shares an example of two families with different outlooks on Alzheimer's disease, demonstrating how our perception influences our experience. By reframing our mindset, we can channel failure more productively and move past setbacks. We are constantly capable of reinvention and should avoid assigning fixed meaning to people or events in our lives. Take control of your decisions. We often rely on external factors to explain our behavior and choices. However, this hinders our ability to actively make decisions and change our behavior. The gun test is a method that can help us make decisions by laying out the pros and cons and committing to a choice. We should adopt a bias toward actions and a tolerance for failure as we cannot predict all the outcomes of our choices. Reframing problems. When facing obstacles, one effective way to overcome them is by reframing our perspective on them. We must first identify the true nature of our problems before searching for a solution. By changing the way we describe something, it might cease to be an obstacle. For instance, using words like and instead of, but, or want instead of have to could motivate us. Reframing our problems could include asking ourselves questions like, what do I actually want, and changing our perspectives. By doing this, we could realize that our problem is not what we thought it was, and focus on finding solutions that bring us closer to our desired outcomes without unnecessary obstacles. Learn and thrive. This book encourages readers to seek out genuine human relationships, embrace personal growth through learning from others, and create positive physical environments conducive to cooperation and creativity. The author stresses the importance of seeking out people to help achieve personal goals and paying attention to both their positive and negative attributes. The author provides the example of Gandhi as a role model teacher, whose personal life serves as an example of what not to aspire to. The book encourages readers to establish genuine friendships instead of purely professional relationships, share knowledge and resources, and move towards a flatter hierarchy that promotes creativity and inclusivity. The author advises creating space for play during serious events, establishing positive group feedback and discussion systems, and overcoming established working world norms. Ultimately, this book urges readers to seek personal and professional growth through cooperation and relationship building, valuing human connections over ladder climbing. Achiever's Mindset. Your self-image determines your achievements, identify your goals, and take control of your life. As the saying goes, what we believe we can achieve. This is the core message of the book summary, which emphasizes the importance of adopting an achiever's mindset. The author encourages readers to take charge of their self-image and become the person they want to be. The author reminds us that as children, we let others define us, but now as adults, we must take control of our self-perception. This includes understanding how our friends perceive us and identifying the characteristics we want to change or keep. Setting goals is an essential part of the achiever's mindset, and the author suggests asking yourself what you want to achieve in 10 minutes, 10 hours, and beyond. However, the author emphasizes that it's essential not to be too rigid in path setting as life can take unexpected turns. The author advises readers to be prepared to take the uncharted route, even when family or society expects something else. However, they remind us that failure is part of the journey and not to let it hinder our progress. The summary concludes with the reminder that we can always shift paths if something doesn't feel right. The author reinforces the importance of continually asking ourselves, "Who am I?" and "What do I really want?" to remain on track and take control of our lives. With this mentality, anyone can become an achiever.
With The Achievement Habit, you are now equipped to take control of your life and pave your way to success. Embrace the powerful insights it offers on how to reframe obstacles, collaborate effectively, learn from others, and develop a genuine sense of achievement. Remember to continually question yourself and your goals as you work towards fulfilling your potential. Through consistent effort and understanding the value of failure, you will eventually develop the skills necessary to be an achiever. It's time to put on your achiever's hat and embark on the journey to personal and professional success.